Last Mohican coming at you with another video. It's going to be a little bit more of a let's play, similar to my Naples to Rome, albeit hopefully I get a little bit farther this time. The Naples to Rome one, the save it got corrupted, so that's life in the big city. So this time around we are going to go into the Philippines slash West East Indies area, and we're going to play Maguindanao. This red guy down here, this little Cayenne guy, not Cayenne, Maroon, there we go, Maroon guy down here. I'm choosing here because I realized it'd be kind of fun to do like an expansionist, settlement in here in the Indies. I think it'd be kind of a fun idea. I mean, the goal here is that we're going to form Malay. That's what I'm ultimately going to do, which means, I don't get any points for getting land in the Philippines here, so I have to go down here, which will be fine. So that's the idea here, and we'll go ahead and get started. Iron Man, of course. Alrighty, so here we go. Gonna follow a pretty standard process here. We set our rivals. The only thing that's going to change here about our estates, I normally do, not only get the +1 mana point, but then here, and we're going to do that for both nobility and clergy, but merchants, we're only going to do land of commerce, and then the other thing, we're not going to take the commercial advisory board. Instead, we are going to take tropical city planning. We want that dev cost and that settler increase. So both good stuff there. Allies too. Yeah, we could probably do that. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, first thing we're going to do. Malay is usually cool with us, so we'll take them. No one here wants to immediately, which is fine. Here we are going to fabricate on Butuan, and then they will be our first conquest. So now we have fabricated our claim on Butuan, and what we're going to do, they're allied to Tondo, and they're kind of like the big cheese on the Philippine Islands here. They're definitely the strongest ones, and the thing that also saves them is that they're a tributary state of the Ming. So what we're going to have to consider doing here is try to take their land through their alliances that they have, because obviously we can't take on the Ming. The Ming would just sail down here and just ruin our lives, so we're not going to do that. They're also Madias. Okay, never mind. They're also allied to Madias now. So, unfortunately, they're going to have way too much naval power for us to actually do any invasion across the islands, so we're not even going to attempt that. Instead, all we're going to take is Butuan and then just chill. So let's just wait for our guys to... After we invade here, the thing we're going to do is then start clearing out these pieces of uncolonized land of the natives, because how the mission tree works here for Maguindanao, I probably murdered or butchered that, but what they say here is that in order to complete this, you have to have at least 2 regiments present on each of the land, and then the native population less than 100. So then what happens is we just get those right away. Alright, let's get this party started. Alrighty. Now begins the process of pretty much just holding put and sieging down this fort. Alrighty, so we sieged down Butuan, and now we just kind of play the waiting game. I also did my first little foray into the jungle, to fight them off. One thing I'm going to hold off on, though, is I'm going to first wait till we get to military 4, just because it's going to help us against the natives, and also, you know, fighting in the jungle. Each hit takes about 30 military points, and so, you know, 2 or 3 times that's 90. So 90, 180, 270. That's pretty expensive. So I want to make sure we can at least get our military power up before. All right. The other thing that we need to do here is with our government, we get 3 merchants right off the bat. Unfortunately, for right now, we're pretty useless from a trade perspective. So all we're gonna do is just set all of our dudes to collecting. So we got 1 dude here in Cape of Good Hope, or in Malacca. We have another here in the Philippines collecting, and then another guy right off of Canton doing it. So we'll probably change that up a little bit later, but right now there's really not much else we could do. Also, we're gonna do that. Just train these boys. Now it's just a waiting game. We gotta wait about 5 years for this to work, so I will come back then. Alrighty, now the war is over. I did dev up to military 4, and I'm not sure what the natives have. I'm gonna guess that they're just at Miltech 1, but obviously every military tech you get above and beyond them is just gonna really change the balance of it all, and this was no different. Tagalog and Caraga went down pretty quickly. So Butuan, ready to do an unconditional surrender. We got that going for ourselves now. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, our war exhaustion is way too high. Let's just get our men. Alright, cool. Gonna chain them up a little bit. Then the last little conquest here is going to be Zamboanga. Tondo, nope. We don't want any of that from you. Alright. Now we're just going to wait here. And let's do what we do best. A little American Manifest Destiny going on here. Now we're going to dev up to 5, or not, sorry, we're not going to dev up, but we're going to research up to 5, and then we're going to start deving Lanao here. And there we go. So now what we're going to see here is break them off here. Split that, you go there. Alright, fine. Alrighty. Now as we see, boom, mission fulfilled, and bam. That's going to help us out a ton. So, all good stuff there. Like I said though, this is what we're going to do, is for Malaya. But we got a long way to go. Since we don't have any of those holdings. An Animus Malaya. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about Animus, is that there isn't anything fun with the religion mechanics here. We don't get anything neat. But I guess that's not a here nor there. Alrighty. Alrighty, so we got our next reform available here. We're going to actually go with the enforced trader privileges. Just that efficiency of that range is bananas, so go with that. Also means we're going to take our dude out of Malacca, who's only getting a single schmeckel. And he's going to go to the Malaccas. Not just Malacca, but the Malaccas. See if that gets us anything different. Hey, that's one more dinar than what we were getting before. But then the other thing that you can see what we're doing here is we built our navy up to full force limit. As you could probably already guess, you know, especially early on, well, just anywhere here in the Indies like this, naval supremacy is king. And, ooh, that's big. Hold on, what's going on here? Okay, animists are sieging them down, so I think now is going to be the time to fight them. I can't, because I have a truce. When does that end? In 3 years. Great. Well, I'll see you guys then. We got our first idea slot. We're going to go with, where's exploration? Exploration ideas, of course. We're going to rush at least the Explorer for right now. I understand our Diplo's going to fall back a little bit, and that's fine. I'm hoping to also move our military tech up, especially because, as you see, we got fertility reigns in West Mindanao, and obviously that's going to be huge from a dev perspective. Let's also just make sure we get this clocked in now. So we're going to want to get moving on this sooner rather than later, but I will be nice enough to wait. The thing that we're also going to do from a exploration and settlement perspective is we are actually going to move here into Micronesia. Reason why, and I don't know if it'll be able to tell us right now. Yes, so here we are. You know, this is the subcontinent of East Indies, and then literally right next to this is West Indies. What that's going to do when we have a settlement is give us this present on 2 continents. I don't even know what you want to call this objective. And, you know, that starts ticking off a lot more splendor when we get that. And then obviously we'll soon get big city and even potentially even Renaissance. So, yep, that's the idea right now. We still have our truce with the Madhyas, who are definitely struggling a little bit right now, which is fine. Instead, you know, not wanting to be complacent, we are going to go after Cebu. And ideally, with Cebu, because they're allied to the Tondo, we will be able to just grab Cebu and then move on to Tondo. And if we can do that, wipe them out, then, you know, the Philippine supremacy is pretty much ours. And that's a little bit of a long shot. So we'll move our naval power into our navy into place. We're at force limit for both our navy and our army, which is not something I can usually accomplish. Yep, so look at that. Lot of bad guys, so we're not going to do that. Move you right away. Please don't, natives, please don't attack. Fuck. Of course. Probably should have spent some time just like clearing these dudes out, but you know what? That's the risk. Anyways, let's go. Boom. Oh, we can ship 2 ships. Alright, nice. We don't necessarily need... Well, we will need them for our Explorer, so that is good. We could bombard it if we really wanted to. I don't, just because we're close to getting our military dev. I keep calling it dev. Military tech. So we'll siege this down, move over to Tondo. Hopefully, I mean, as long as they only keep 3 units, we're going to be fine. Well, if anything, that just lessens it, so that's cool. I don't even think we need to call in our allies for this, to be honest. I think this will be a relatively peaceful invasion. Yes, nice, cool. All right, got that going for us. More ships captured. Part of me wants to just use our ships to move over there. Well, before we do that, let's first have them repair. Alright. All of our ships are repaired. Let's get back out there, boys. How are we doing here? Come on. Yeah, we're gonna use our own transport ships rather than leapfrog across, because otherwise we're just gonna get slapped by natives every tick, and I don't want that. Or every. Then we get this, so this is going to even more so lock it in. Boom, boom, boom. Get us those offensive soldiers. The treasury is going to hate that. Oh, it surprisingly didn't. Wow. Can't believe we actually are the first to get that. That's not what I was expecting to see. Alrighty. Now while we let Diplo kind of get itself back up, we're now just going to sink all of our military and admin points into Lanao. So just making sure. Yep, we're good there. Alright, so boom. Boom. 9%. Alrighty. How's our... Okay, they're getting a little ornery, but it's... I'm less worried about separatists and more worried about noble privileges. You know, as a little spoiler alert, I have played Maguindanao before, and at least starting out, well, in most tribal ones, you really want to watch out for your nobles, just because they can really mess things up. They usually can field an army with a higher infantry stack than you, and they just seem to always wreak havoc. You know, any experienced Europa player will tell you that you want to, make sure that you keep your autonomy low. In these instances, when we're still fledgling, we're still really tiny, I try to avoid it, just because when you increase or decrease autonomy, you know, that the people that are pissed off by that the most are your nobles, and I'm just not wanting to do that right now. Alrighty, but here we have it. Now we have most of the island under our control. And then we can pretty much take it out with this. Alright, what's our... No. Oh, wow, we're like really far over, too. Trying to think of how I want to handle this. I mean, I guess we can hold off for right now. Alrighty, you guys. Alright, there's no one left there. Then it's really just going to be these guys who are next, the Marias, and they are allied to Pangasan. Who are you allied to? Just me. Gonna dissolve this alliance unless you would not. Okay, so we're just gonna dissolve it. What we're gonna do here, gonna create the, actually we could just do, okay, alright, this is what we're gonna do. Boom. Let's take Panay. Have our boys just immediately go right there. San Pangasan. Oh my god, they already have like a full fort too. Lovely. Oh, what the hell is that? Animus Zealots came up at the wrong frickin' time. No, don't do that. Alright, didn't notice that, but somehow they got boys. They are completely cooked. I have these boys. Alrighty. Now let's get back to business here. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about those rebels. I mean, besides, we have to fight them eventually. It's just a pain. Oh, okay. Yeah, now we should be making some money. Let's get ourselves this. Alright, soon Panay will fall here, and then we'll be able to move back to Pagasao. How much money are we getting? Oh, we get a whole dollar? Okay. Yeah, we can afford one more. We can definitely afford this, so we're gonna get him. Just give ourselves a clear numerical superiority. Majority, superiority. I guess kind of the same thing, but alrighty, boom. Now let's get back here. Fine, quarantine the province. We're just gonna kind of burn and pillage our way back. Alright, Laity is now devoid of any elements that would be a threat to the crown. So is Samar. Alright, we're all good there. Now it's time to move back to our rightful place. Give ourselves a second here. Alright, let's kick these animists out. Boom. Now we just play the waiting game. I will come back later. Alright, so we concluded the war. I'm a little peeved right now just because this stupid fort, we're too low on manpower, and I'm just too nervous about rebels right now because those are what will murder us. So we're gonna have to just take it in stride. Once again, do our fun little thing here. We had to take a loan out just to like stop a rebel group already, so just really don't want to mess with our chances. It's frustrating, but that's life. That's life in the big city, unfortunately. Whoa. Absolute fucking Chad of a general. I want to, but I'm going to hold off for right now. We'll also need to just get our own explorer going right now. I forgot about that. Let's just do that. Alright, when's our piece of... Oh, we can go for you right now if we want. But you have a castle as well. God bless it. Alright, we can't... I could take both of you out. But the issue is you both have castles, and I just don't have the troops for that. This will be our little explorer. Go, little explorer, go. Like I said, the plan here is that we're going to colonize here as our first place, just so we get that extra tick of selling on a different continent. Continuing with our dev operations here. We're almost there. It takes about, just for reference, it takes about 35 development to see a institution spawn. So we're almost there. Of course, this is what I was worried about. Is there any others that I have to worry about here? Butuan. Alright, let's move to Butuan real quick. Continuing exploring. I will once we kind of get these rebels under wraps, I will kind of come back to you guys. Alrighty. So, quick update. I think we finally have enough manpower, at least in the reserves. We have enough reserves that we can actually take on one of these castles. So we're going to take on Manila first here. And hopefully will they get drawn out? Yes, they will. Perfect. Wait for them to do that. Now we're just going to come in, annihilate them. Hell yeah. See if any of the natives don't try to take them out first. Would have been too much to ask for, I know. So we'll finish the job. Get a stack wipe here. Jesus. Alright. Okay, we got the stack wipe we're looking for. We're now going to wait for full reserves. Hopefully this works. I'm hoping this works. Normally I go for decentralized bureaucracy, but considering how slow we're moving right now, we're just going to go for centralized. Help get that autonomy down. Alright, now begins the long haul. This will also be a good litmus test for Pangajian. We'll pay off one of our loans. Alright. We're losing a lot of men. Oh, but we got a breakthrough. That's huge. Okay. We'll get out of this, but barely. Alrighty. Let's see, do we get any ships out of this? Sure. What are we sporting? Nothing crazy. Cool. Alrighty. Another one down. Boom. Remove the castle here because that is useless to us. I mean, I guess it would have been okay for them just to make sure that they don't move, but it's really not good. It's really not that important. Alrighty. Now, what do we need for these other ones? Alright, well, while we wait for our reserves to creep back up, because we obviously do need them, we will wait. Oh. On the plus side, though, we can now start our colonial ventures. So, for now, we'll do native coexistence. Give me that New World Charter. Alrighty. How much money are we getting? It's gonna be a little expensive, but you know what? That's fine. Actually, you know what? While we're waiting, we might as well just clear out the rest of the island of natives. Just make sure we got this all taken care of. Alrighty. Alright, so the whole island is now prepped for us to assert complete dominance over it. So that's cool. Yep. Of course. And Brunei. Yep. Alrighty. So we are now going to start our first island colony. Oh, we also spawned Renaissance. That's an important update for us. Got Renaissance moving here, so pretty shortly. I don't think we need much more money. No, we don't. Yeah, we'll be able to we'll extend these. But yeah, I will check back in when we have enough troops to take on the Pangasinan. Oh no. Well, that's a terrible update. The cowards ran to the Ming, so we won't be able to do anything about them until either A, the Ming collapse, or B, I don't know. That's a terrible update. I don't know if there's any other, like, no. And the workforce doesn't really matter for right now, considering we... Alright. Well, that is frustrating. I guess we'll have to start looking south now into Brunei. Yeah. I mean, they have no troops, so we're definitely going to consider this an option. You haven't heard The Last of Us. Pangasean. Haven't heard The Last of Us. We're going to hold off on doing that until we can just embrace the institution. Doesn't make sense for us to waste all that precious admin points. Alrighty, so still haven't figured out what we're going to do with the Pangasian issue we have going up north, but what I have resolved to is that we are going to now turn our focus to the south. No, not you. You. Going to bring our boys, the Kutai, into this, and also Brunei will also co-belligerent them. So we're gonna get this ball rolling. I'm pretty much just gonna ignore Sulu until we knock out Brunei. Just doesn't really make sense to do it any other way. Kind of rhymed there. Alright, let's bring our boys over. And we have like a huge numerical superiority on them, so this is gonna be a little bit of a cakewalk. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. We don't have a captain. That's not good. Alright, we lost some ships there. However, our boys Kutai have made landfall, so to speak. What I should have done, and this is my own fault, let's take care of that. I should have just moved them right into Kutai's land. I don't know what I was thinking there. Who are you fighting? Why are you... Okay. Stay here. Don't move. God dang. These dudes are numerous. Let's see if we can't. Ugh. Lovely. Love it when this happens. Still nothing going on with the Ming either. Nope. And the one hope I had, is that new? I don't remember that being ever there. Not that great though. Anyways, the one hope we had was that the Oriot, whatever. I was hoping that they would be the bane since they historically were, but I guess not. Oh, great, nice. Now my ally capitulated. This is cool. Oh, and the dreaded noble uprising came. Lovely. Lovely. At least we got one thing going for us. Settlement at 55 a year, that's pretty good. Problem now is that they have a pretty big numerical superiority on us naval-wise, and I don't know if we really have the means to combat that. We're gonna be stuck here for a while, aren't we? What do I want to take as my second? I feel like economic or plutocratic. Yeah, maybe plutocratic. Yeah. We will go plutocratic for right now. This is a pretty OP idea group. Lovely. Let's get that going for ourselves. See if there's animated. Yeah, it can be done. Maybe not right now, but it'll be done. Nope. Run. Fuck. Shit. Damn it. Well, we won that. I am surprised. Our colony's almost ready to go. That's dope. Ugh, God, not a great. All right, the nobles of the realm have been taken care of. Now, can I get... Let's see if we can make this work. Oh, what is that? What do you mean? Ay, ay, ay. Alright, take two. Alright. Getting a little tricky with that, but we managed to make it work somehow. What do you mean? We're like right there. Whatever. Of course, why wouldn't you do it now? Thank you guys. Nope. You guys got another thing coming if you think I'm going to give you anything. Awesome. Love me some captured ships. Alright, can we get Makassar out of here? No, not yet. Damn it. Probably didn't help with my... No. Oh no. What is that? How is it that we were able to cross through you, but we can't cross back? What does this even mean? When are we getting this tech? All right. Well, we don't even have... what a disaster this has been. Get any money out of you? No? Cool. Fine. Whatever, I guess. Has been nothing but disastrous, but we finally have enough to take on the actual island of Sulu. So we're gonna do that. Here we are. Bombard it because I'm frustrated right now. We're just gonna put an end to this war just so we can also run away from our war exhaustion. There we are. This was a Pyrrhic victory, to say the least. Let's see if we get any ships out of that. Nope. Great. We did it, guys. Woo! We did it. We got Sulu. Was it worth it? I don't know, but alrighty. So we're moving though. We are moving. We're 30th right now, which is actually pretty good considering our region. I just need the Ming to break up. If the Ming can do that for me, then we'll be okay. Then I know that we'll have some pretty good expansion going on. We got some more islands out here now, which is dope. Our boy's exploring. Wow. He's got all the way to South America. Oh no, sorry. Wow. Way off. New Zealand. I thought that was Argentina. Couldn't have been more wrong there. We will get there though, pretty shortly here. We're waiting because we really don't have anything else to use it on. Nope, no autonomy to be decreased. So now we just play the waiting game here. Who are you allied to? Majapadet. See if we can't fabricate a claim on you. In hindsight, what I should have done was before I declared the war, I should have just moved all my troops onto Kutai's land and then just taken out Brunei. I don't know what I was thinking doing a naval invasion. Clearly I wasn't though. I haven't had enough coffee this morning. I think after we get Actually, it doesn't even really matter. I should have just gone adaptive combat terrain. Should have, after we get Micronesia here, I think we're going to start taking over Papua New Guinea. Then after this, so we got plutocratic ideas. I think after this we're going to go for expansion as our next idea group. And then just continue chugging on from there. This annoys the crap out of me still. And what's even worse is that, I don't know if it's in the new patch or not, but the Ming are like actually pretty competent this time around. And so I'm not totally sold on the idea that they're going to break up. While we wait, we're gonna continue to increase that stability of ours. Yeah, no, not doing that. So we do have you, so we're going to I do not need your harbor fees. Oop, nothing there. Don't need that yet. We just need you guys to continue to move up. I'm the only bro with... Oh, didn't realize that colonialism got founded. Alright, well, after we dev up a little bit more here, we will look to also spawn colonialism here, probably on one of the other islands. Guys, so I think for the last part of this video, what we're going to do is, enact our revenge on Brunei for being so... what's the word I want to use here? So difficult. So they were quite difficult to get. So we got our Lehed Datu Kunai being little girls about this. That's fine. Just annihilate that. Pretty much what we're going to just try to do here is isolate their... hunt down and isolate their navy as much as possible before they can group up. Yeah, this should go, I want to say, relatively smoothly. Can now build a shipyard, which is huge for our nation, especially. Yeah, this is gonna go. I'm really not too worried about how the rest of this war goes now. much longer do we have? 19 months. So, Guam might make it. I'm hoping that they do. There's a chance that they will. If I could get like 100 settlers, then I know we're golden girls. There's our friends in Sulu. Just ever so happy to be part of our little duchy. Let's wipe the floor with these guys. Are they mostly... Wow, they are mostly cavalry. Interesting. Yeah, it's a little bit of a different fight now, huh, boys? I'm just gonna break everyone out. Leave no stone unturned. Now this is what's really going to propel us onto the quote-unquote dominant stage right now. Of course, the peasants have to revolt, though. Only wrinkle I'm seeing right now off the bat is that our manpower, once again, low. So this will be interesting to see how we handle this, but let's see what we do. Okay, slack in recruitment. Yep. Over here. Alright, now let's take a quick look here. Alright, so Makassar is actually... Are they defending? Yes, they are, and they're losing. That's big. So now we'll just play the waiting game, honestly. There's not really much else they can do. Makassar, it's just a time. It's just all comes down to timing now. Damn. Oh, we were right there too. The other thing I noticed I did not realize was that I actually get a wonder. The non-Madol gives us plus 10 settlers, so that's huge. I don't know why I never noticed that before. They're close. I wonder if I just helped lead with the blockade, if that will push it over. It does. And we get some good schmeckles out of that. Let's get our trade power in. And we are just going to take all of you. Alrighty, big moves for us. We are now, I forget what the main name of this island is called, but we are here. So at least for right now, I'm probably gonna keep this split just because of the rebels. All right, we get some. Now we've really moved up, and Guam didn't get it, right? Did I see that right? Darn. All right, well, whatever. Now it's time to move on. Alrighty, look at that. So not bad, not great. You know, I'm still peeved about this in the Ming situation. And, like, I wish they just had an ally. I would literally go fight Japan rather than fight them in the Ming. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. Overall, though, pretty good start, I would say. I'd say so myself. Pretty much what it's going to look like is we're just going to continue to take the rest of this island here and then move over to Papua New Guinea. I think is probably, at least from a territorial standpoint or conquest, we're going to continue to just move on here. And then from a settling, it's either going to be moving down into here, clean up this island, or just move right into Papua New Guinea. Could be this just to, you know, just get more of. It's going to be an easier time for us to form Malay with that. But we got a little bit down. We're a fifth of the way, so that's not bad, you know. But still a lot more work ahead of us. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this. This is Last Mohican, and take it easy, y'all.